to have a conversation with a Jamaican in relation to it, or anyone from the Caribbean for that matter. So I don't understand the dig.
But could I just say to people, like, the reason I'm saying it's interesting is just, it is, isn't it? Like, you know, I've moved from Liverpool and then I moved to Cambridgeshire, it's not exactly my life story, but you realise parts of the UK are very, very different. You know, just even in class, right? In terms of lower class, middle class, work class, whatever. Just interesting in terms of those different experiences.
I literally went to Lincoln the other day. Do you know how many black people I've seen in Lincoln?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Also,
5.
Geographically, they tend to put people of colour in the same area in big urban cities, in the same diaspora. So you don't get many people in the country. Like, for example, my mum, she's one black woman in her own village. She's the only black woman in her own village.
And did she then move there, Hazel? So she's moved out away from where she then was sort of...
Yeah, my mum loves the country. She's always said, I want to move to the country. She's been living in the country for 20 years now. But she even in those 20 years, there's not another black family that's moved in apart from my sister.
But then you've got to think, like, it's not going to be, because back in, like, the Windrush era, you would have had... There was only select cities that people of colour would go to or be sent to, should I say.
Yeah.
My city was one. London was obviously another. There was only set cities across the country that black people would be sent to. And then
it sort of makes sense, doesn't it, in terms of the schemes that were then set up?
Yeah. It's when they choose to. So not every... Listen, there's most probably... Even though there is black people in Scotland, don't get it twisted, but not every black person was... like moving from where they first arrived to then go to Scotland. It wouldn't be on the first list of places to go. Do you know what I mean?
This is why I was saying, Chantal, about Liverpool, because Liverpool's then got its natural role in terms of, as I said, slavery on the docks and that. So then you've got a population of people that grow up in
Same with Bristol, same with Birmingham, same with Leeds. You know, there's so many different places. Okay, like I talk about it all the time. My great-grandmother, she was the first white tea woman to marry a black man in her area of Yorkshire because there was no person of colour around. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go because I need to go and get ready for work. So we'll try this again, hopefully.
But just don't let it pull you down, is what your friends say. Just don't let it...
I'm not. It's just I know how this app is, right? Things do stick. And even though he'll come on here and apologise...
Sorry, can you just tell Max, because Max obviously knows, and do you want to summarise what's happened?
So basically, Max, Chippy said that I did blackface from this picture. I did a Jamaican profile, which was brought up yesterday. And yeah, so I don't want to speak to him in the sense of ever speak to him again, to be honest. But I just want an apology and him to say that he was wrong and I didn't do blackface. And hopefully he'll also say it on his own live as well, because he needs to apologise in front of the people that he's also said it to, because I don't get 3K people in my room. And I don't want 3K people in my room. I'll say quickly, so blackface was something that was done, like they would like put like makeup, paint, that's like to represent as being a black person, but a lot of the time it was done through like theatre and things like that because they wouldn't employ a black actor. Instead, they would stereotype a person of colour by doing blackface instead. Instead of employing black actors, they would have a white person pretending to be black. But they would do it in such a, not just obviously the blackface of it, but they would also stereotype, a person of colour. It's not just even happened to black people. There was Breakfast at Tiffany's where Mikey Rooney had done a stereotyping of a Japanese man. But look it up because the history was full of it. But yeah. Yeah, they did that as well. Like Shakespeare's time, women were never in the roles. It was always men that would play women and stuff like that. They just had white men.
I think when we say Google is free, you need to use the right. When you're getting your source from Google, use the right things, because the YT statement saying it's racist, well, you'll most probably find that on a forum rather than anything that's educational or factual. So
Look up the
Google is
classical
free.
minstrel.
You just need to make sure you're using the right sources from Google.
Yeah, look up minstrel, like that, the minstrel men and things like that. Like those were the different examples of it. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go. Love yous all. I'm sure if anyone's live or whatever, I'll be on the train for an hour, so I'm sure I'll speak to yous.
No worries.
Right, bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.